Hello everyone, it is the Sensitive Sage coming to you live once again from the Crystal Cave. I am here with my coffee on this, whatever the hell today is. Saturday, right? Saturday. Good morning to yous. How is everybody doing? Just thought I'd come on and a little quick chat. Quick saying hello and all that. So, lots of cosmic downloads right now. Lots and lots of cosmic downloads. If everyone was feeling happy yesterday, and you were picking up on that happier than normal, it's because you have done enough self-work that you are integrating new activation codes. So that was the next round we were receiving yesterday. Very, very white Syrian energy. Remembering our roots. I've talked a little bit about this before, but remembering our roots. These activation codes are coming in at certain times for certain star races to activate, heal, remember, and release certain, associated karma, dharma blockages, stuck energies, right, that can keep us pinned down. It's very, very interesting how the physics of the energetics and the literal releasing of the energetics pertains to quite literally ascension. It's almost like a mathematical equation, except where the calcula is emotions, right? Like and vibrational pitch in that sense. So it's very, very important to cut out everything that doesn't serve you. Even if you're like myself, where you don't have much left because you've been doing that for several years. Cut out the last bits and pieces. What is happening to make room for new to come in. But in order for that to happen, you have to let go. And some of these certain habits, certain views, can actually take up a lot of energetic space, especially if you've been doing it for a very long period of time. At bare minimum for people, the cycles are as follows. It's a 12-year cycle wrapping up. There's a 750-year cycle wrapping up. There's an age wrapping up and beginning. And then there's literal celestial bodies, planetary cycles, being star race cycles wrapping up. All right now, right? So these activations are kind of coming along and blasting us at different intervals, shall we say, and just kind of bloop. There goes start stuff. Getting all the dense programming out because it has to essentially leave for new things to come in. Yeah. So if you're noticing that, don't be alarmed. Doing lots of release letter writing right now. I really advise that for all those who have stuff to leave behind. Basically, it's a 12-year cycle. So going in there, forgiving yourself, acknowledging, putting, all the energy into the letter. And then full moon time, just light it up. Ashes to wind and to water. Right? And then just setting the intention the entire time. So very, very important. Coming from someone who wasn't really taught about any of that stuff growing up, and then just kind of it is what it is. Really seeing these things play out too when your morning is not charged with intent half the time, especially if there's any kind of habit or you're in quarantine and you're just gonna smoke a wake and bake. Your day's gone. So yeah, just keeping these things in mind, and that sometimes it can be very superficial. Mr. Perfect paradigm, right? So not getting too hung up on the physical aesthetics of things, and in the moment, law of attractions, if you're attracting not 100% what you want to attract in, stop, take a second, look back, ask yourself why is this that we're attracting what we don't necessarily want to attract? Like there's always something there. It's a simple little mindset, looking at it as a lesson to learn from instead of beating the crap up out of yourself. Especially all you sensitive people. You know, we heal others, we feel others, we heal others because we're naturally empathic, right? And we go to heal them, and then we take on some of that, and then it's in our system, and then what do we have? We either transmute it, alchemize it, or purge it. You know, get rid of it. So yeah, just being very aware of that, being very aware of not taking on what is not yours. Most of us now, if you've been doing the work and you're still getting a lot of these activations, then stuff is just gonna bounce off you more. It's gonna bounce off you more and more and more as time goes on. Doesn't mean you can't get opened up to it. You literally feel it, right? And some people have better luck with this than others. But yeah, you literally feel it. And can I just say, all you good, amazing, good, hardworking, you've been putting in the work. You are so loved. You are so special. You are so close. You are so close. You've been doing everything you possibly can, and things are going to work. There's things are going to work out, and then there's things are going to turn out better than you could possibly imagine. I lean towards the possibly imagined side, but then we have to get in the creator seat and get out of that comfort zone and do whatever it is, right? And for those of you who have always had the confidence, always had the body, blah 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 blah, that's not very hard. It's just kind of whatever, right? But for those of you who are coming out of a place where, be easy on yourself. You got this. You are beautiful. You are loved. And you can do anything you set your mind to. We are the greatest, achievers of our own dreams, and sticks of dynamite in the wheels, for lack of a better definition, because we are our greatest self-limiters, right? So don't be limiting the experiences and the understanding. So much is happening at a download rate so quickly. It's absolutely astronomical. And the way ascended masters and other angels and other even people on YouTube and Facebook, whatever, have been talking about it, think of it as a line, and then we're kind of going, and this thing is like, time is just accelerating, right? Accelerating. So which way you're going is gonna collectively continue to speed up, right? Affirming that you choose the highest of divine timelines, knowing that is you, that is your birthright, allowing the celestial support that you have, that you are surrounded by, because there's so much support out there. So let it in further, and be sure to, you can start to feel it, right? Whenever there is denser energy, it can literally form like a block or like an anchor point. Sometimes it hangs around the throat. For me, it hangs around the throat because I smoke weed a bit more than I should, but it's also communicating. If you've spent a long time not speaking your authentic truth, it can manifest in a few ways around the throat, right? And it's not always that. It's many different ways it can manifest. But it is interesting, as we are going through this process, we can literally feel, some of us can see it, some of us can feel it, some of us just know it, where the blocks are located. We have the cognizant ability. It's just a matter of tapping into it and trusting all of it. Really, trusting all of it. If you've never been in a relationship, if you've never had that divine healing, trusting, knowing that it's there. And then if you've gone this long without it, it's for an incredible reason. Okay? It's not for the everyday meeting at a park bench kind of thing. Your romantic endeavor is going to be the stuff of legend, but it's not just going to be about the romance, right? There's a mission. There's a calling. And it's embarking on that journey together. So know that you're hearing all this twin flame activation. They're coming together like mad right now. I know I'm one of those too. though don't always see it when we want to see it or expect to see it. And it can be one more thing, when we're on these platforms and we're listening to generic card readings all the time, that is so not healthy for your mental state of mind. I kind of erred more towards the side of like, nobody can really tell me my specific future. I've had so many card readings that, the energy and everything, but like nothing worked out that way. And sometimes that's the individual. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, sometimes you are just you're vibrating above Ascension-wise other people already. So anything they're going to tell you is already neutralized and moot point. Or maybe you have an anchor you've been adoring, right? And you're on that level and you get the advice, but because of the anchor, it literally curve your thoughts if you're not careful, right? In the feeling, because we're empathic, we can feel. If we say the wrong words, literally energetic blocks will form where you can literally feel the good energy trying to come in, and then there's like something that stops it from making that nanode connection in your being, and we can feel this. Right? So words, so incredibly powerful, so incredibly important. And the knowing, combined with taking that big step away. That big next step. Because one final thing I'll say before I talk a little bit about crystal, even the strongest person by themselves, doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter what dimension they're in or we came from, we all need each other. We're all in this together. Now is the time definitely to be very inventive. Things are not going to be going back to the way they were. Friends, they are not going to be going back to the way things were. So what do you see? What do you dream? Me? That world travel, waking up on a beach surrounded by the people and the goddess is drawn near every single day. I see the beach. I see the palm trees. I feel the wind. I can smell the ocean. My guitar's at my side. I don't really care. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my life. Seeing it, knowing it, then that's just my own personal, as an example, right? But as we're progressing, these timelines, you're actually seeing something. No, that's not just your imagination. What actions are you taking to help manifest them into fruition is a great question. Things just so quantum, just the knowing in the words. And then, yes, taking progressive actions, but the knowing in the words. So that's that. I think an activation, a light language. Peace be with you, children of earth. Peace be with you. Blessings be with you. You are so loved and protected. Rise now, children of earth, rise, 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 rise from the ashes, reborn again, rise, see the skies, dare to dream again, rise. You have done the work, and now for the prize. Stay true to yourself. Let it be known. Heart and love is the path, and the way is now shown. Sending you angel aura crystal quartz love. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Namaste.